First order of business is a moment of reflection. Okay, thank you. Next is approval of the agenda. Moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Resolved that the agenda for the 44th meeting of the 40th Council be approved as presented. In favor? Carried. Just like to make note that we have Councillor Knowles virtually with us. Next point of order is disclosure of pecuniary interest and the general nature thereof. It can be declared now or any time during the meeting. Next is minutes from previous meeting. Moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Resolved that the minutes of the Committee of the Whole meeting held May 13th, 2024 be received and filed. In favor? Carried. Next is the in-camera meeting minutes. Moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Resolved that the minutes of the in-camera meeting held May 13th, 2024 be adopted as written. In favor? Carried. Next is the meeting minutes from May 13th. Moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Resolved that the minutes of the 43rd meeting of the 40th Council held May 13th, 2024 be adopted as written. In favor? Carried. Next is the in-camera meeting held May 13th. Moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Resolved that the minutes of the in-camera meeting held May 13th, 2024 be adopted as written. In favor? Carried. Is there any matters arising out of these minutes anyone would like to discuss? Hearing none, we'll move to Committee of the Whole reports and finance. Moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Resolved that Council renew with Arden Financial Group for employee benefits through Industrial Alliance. Any discussion? In favor? Carried. I think we can all be satisfied with less than 1% increase on benefits. The next is established tax ratios. Moved by Councillor McQuay, seconded by Councillor Martin. Resolve that bylaw number 19-24, being a bylaw to establish tax ratios, be read a first, second, and third time and finally passed. Any discussion? I thank Brandy for getting that done and coming in at slightly lower than what we expected, so thank you very much. I'm sure the citizens appreciate sharpening the pencils. Oh, I'm sorry. In favor? Carried. Thank you. I'm following up Councillor Johnson. He did such a good job. He put the pressure on me here. Next, moved by Councillor Martin, seconded by Councillor McQuay. Resolved that the bylaw number 20-24, being a bylaw to adopt estimates and tax rates, be read a first, second, and third time and finally passed. Discussion. In favor? Carried. Next up is Atikokan Police Services Board. There's a resolution. Moved by Councilor McQuay, seconded by Councilor Martin. Resolved that Atikokan Town Council appoint Don Lassard as the municipal appointee to the Atikokan Police Services Board. Any discussion? In favor? Carried. I'd like to thank Dawn for putting her name forward on that. And next is Atikokan Cemetery Board. Councilor Shine, meeting minutes from May 9th.
Thank you, Mayor Ferguson. You have before you the minutes. I hope you've all read them. We did have a presentation by Dave Boyle, it started out with his sister wanting to get a plot at the old cemetery, which we don't sell, so he's working on it, but we're also going to be looking into the possibility of developing some columbariums that would be of a smaller, one-sided nature, so all of these things are going to be sorted out. If there's anything else that you want to ask questions about, feel free. I'll do my best to answer them.
Yes, Councilor McQuay.
Thanks, Mayor Ferguson. I'm just wondering, do we have anyone for the caretaker, the cemetery? Is there anyone there yet? No? All right.
Was that?
No.
No? Okay. For the people that might just be listening, they didn't see your...
Hurts to talk.
So we still have that position posted? No?
Administration is working on trying to figure something out as to what we're going to do. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Thank you, Clerk Bates. Any other questions for Councilor Shine on the cemetery board? Okay. Hearing none, we'll go to Mayor's correspondence. And the first order of business is Hope Air Day. Moved by Councilor Martin, seconded by Councilor McQuay. Whereas access to health care is a fundamental right for all citizens regardless of their geographic location, and whereas Hope Air, a charitable organization, has been tirelessly dedicated to providing access to health care by facilitating free flights and other services for patients living in rural and underserviced communities in Ontario, ensuring they can receive vital medical treatment regardless of distance or financial means. And whereas Hope Air has been instrumental in bridging the gap between the smaller communities and hospitals far from home, reducing the barriers that often prevent individuals from reaching medical care, and whereas the impact of Hope Air extends beyond the individual patients served, positively affecting families, communities, and healthcare system as a whole by promoting wellness and reducing the burden of untreated medical conditions, and whereas the compassion, dedication, and commitment demonstrated by Hope Air and its volunteers embody the spirit of community and the belief in inherent value of every individual's well-being. Now therefore be it resolved that the town of Atikokan proclaim June 7th, 2024 as Hope Air Day in recognition of the invaluable contributions made by Hope Air to the health and well-being of individuals in Ontario's remote and rural communities. And further be it resolved that Council for the town of Atikokan urge all citizens to join us in celebrating Hope Air Day and to reflect on the significance of ensuring equitable access to health care for all members of our society. Let us reaffirm our commitment to supporting initiatives that promote health, equity, and extend our gratitude to Hope Air for their unwavering dedication to serving these needs. In favor? Carried. And that is the least we can do for promoting this valuable service. And next proclamation is moved by Councilor McQuay, seconded by Councilor Martin. Whereas Seniors Month is the annual provincial-wide celebration, and whereas seniors have contributed and continue to contribute immensely to the life and vibrancy of this community, and whereas seniors continue to serve as leaders, mentors, volunteers, and important and active members of this community, and whereas the contributions past and present warrant appreciation and recognition, and their stories deserve to be told, and whereas the health and well-being of seniors is of interest to all of us and further adds to the health and well-being of the community, and whereas the knowledge and experience seniors pass on to us continues to benefit all. Now therefore be it resolved that Council for the Corporation of the Town of Atikokan proclaims June 1st to June 30th, 2024 as Seniors Month and encourages all citizens to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of our seniors. Any comments? In favor? Carried. And we have a letter from the Pioneer Center addressed to Mayor Ferguson. Dear Mayor Ferguson, I am writing on behalf of the Pioneer Club to ask you to join other communities across Ontario in declaring June as Seniors Month. The month is an excellent opportunity to recognize the important role that seniors have played in building this community. A sample proclamation is attached for the use or review. I would also like to invite yourself and councillors to attend our Seniors Barbecue on June 11th at 12:30 at the Pioneer Center and bring greetings to our members. Thank you for this request. So I'd like to invite council to attend that on June 11th at 12:30 at the Pioneer Center. And that is our business for today. So moved by Councilor Martin, seconded by Councilor McQuay. Resolved that this meeting do now adjourn. In favor? Carried.